right, let's get it. Oh, we're starting off strong.
Hello?
Hi there, can you open this door, please?
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. There seems to be something going on.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door! Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't
Open
leave...
this fucking door. Open this door, I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
Leave my house. You don't...
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want?
Awkward. You know, I find it crazy because this looks like a nice area. You hear the birds are chirping, and then there's just somebody being just being batshit crazy. Being absolutely batshit crazy. And the thing is, the person to have the nerve, the absolute fucking gall to act like this when you're in such a nice ass area just goes to show you it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what form it takes, right? Some are more physical than others. But there's batshit crazy people all over. We see it with women too, right? We see it with women. Some women will come through and they'll start acting a fucking fool in front of the ring cam. And personally, this kind of tickles my pickle a little bit, right? This actually arouses me a little bit. I don't know if this is like the Mishima devil gene, maybe the part that I try to like suppress, the N gene. It makes me a little aroused, right? Because it's not very often in this soft ass, limp wristed civilization we live in, a polite society, right? Where I can now beat somebody's ass if I open this door, right? And then be like, there's your evidence of why I did what I did. I'm not a violent person, but we just saw how he was acting at the end, right? I'm just sitting there saying, or we get the Second Amendment in kablicky kablow. I'm just saying.
Can you leave my house, please?
Can you open the door, please?
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
Oh shit.
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood. That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door.
Bro. This is the face of the people that be on Twitter or X or whatever like this talking about they had to save their race type shit. Oh my gosh.
No, or I will fucking end you.
Oh shit.
You understand me?
This is what I'm talking about. That came down them stairs so fucking quickly with multiple different options to deal with the threat. I need you to understand he would not have been limping back home in one piece. I'm just being honest with you. And this is coming from a person who is not a violent individual. And this is why I always state to you, ladies, gents, you need to be capable of violence. Some individuals only understand violence. There is a difference between becoming the evil that you claim to hate, right? And retaliating against evil. This person's not evil. This person's just a piece of shit. But here's the thing. I guarantee you, right? The reason why he's doing this is because in his life, he has never been checked. He has never been checked. That's what it is. And we see more and more time and time again, you have these people in their fucking 50s who never have been checked. We are getting softer and softer. Man, I tell you. what is that demon? Is that a Demon Slayer a fucking shirt? Oh my god! So it's an overweight Demon Slayer shirt. These are one of these people on Twitter and X with the anime profiles, right? Sitting there talking about they want to take their country back. Yo, no way. You know, and it's also crazy because he's a real danger, right? Some unsuspecting fucking woman who denies his advances or some shit like this. You heard him sit there because I gotta appeal to the women to try to make them understand. You know, the women, not all women, but you know, some women will probably sit there and they don't understand. Like they'll say some. Let me not get distracted, right? Before I go on a tangent real quick, but you saw him come up and say, "Where's your daughter?" Boy, I don't want you nowhere near anybody in my house. You not only scaring the hoes, you scaring me with the way you acted. And when you scare me, I'm the type of person that I don't just get scared and freeze up. Sometimes I get real violent. It's worked in my favor quite a bit of times. But it's so funny because this is the thing, right? What I was saying about like trying to make some women understand. Because some women, they'll sit there and they'll try to be sympathetic, right? Just today, I just came from the gym or whatever like that. I worked out for like an hour and like 20 minutes. I didn't do no cardio, strangely. I gotta do cardio every single day. But we're waiting for the elevator. And there's 2 elevators, and the people in the building are taking the elevators and taking it to the basement, right? The workers, right? The management. And they're switching, taking the elevators, and we know because we're in the lobby. And the first elevator was on the 8th floor, and the second elevator was in the basement. The second elevator skips the lobby and goes all the way up to the 8th floor. The other elevator goes from the 8th floor and goes all the way into the basement, right? So we know they're using the main key, right? Use a little bit of thinking. Follow me on this. We know that they're using the keys to basically skip the lobby, right? Okay. So you got this lady, I don't know if she was white, I'm pretty sure she was white. She sits there, she goes, "Oh, why would they do that? I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like basically they shouldn't be doing that, and they're doing that." And we get into the point where she starts talking about how you know, things are getting a little bit bad because you got people coming inside of the building from other buildings that don't belong there, and they're like smoking and X, Y, and Z. And she says, what did she say? She was like something about, you know, you got these young people and they're smoking and they're acting a fool and X, Y, and Z, and they need help, right? They need help. And I'm like, that's the fuck. And I just jumped in the conversation with her and 2 dudes because she was talking to 2 dudes and I was just sitting there listening. And I said, that's the fucking problem. The first thing that comes out of your mouth is you think that these people need to be helped. They're young. They can learn. You know how you learn? How they learn? By getting them the fuck up out of the building, because a lot of them don't belong here. There's all this technology in the building that they know their identifications. If they wanted to catch these people, they could absolutely do it, but they don't do it. They don't do it. So again, some people will sit there and they'll watch like some fucking crazy shit, and they'll sit there and be like, "You need to rehabilitate the dude dual wielding knives coming at you, trying to rush you with dual knives, trying to kill you." It's crazy. Anyway. What would you do in this situation? I would like to know, guys. Leave it in the comments. I'll catch you guys next time.